Okay, so now we have our main constructor class. We don't call it actually constructor class, which contains a constructor. Now let's see how we are going to use this. Let's create a class called bike tester, or like I said before, we'll say Honda. This is our main method. The class will have main method. You can actually keep this, but there are no abstract methods here. So now this is this Honda extends bike. Okay, and now we had to create now as you can see here, it gives that implicit superconstructor bike undefined, so it gives that our constructor here is not defined. Since we are inheriting from a superclass, we should define this. So you can just go and click it here and your constructor will design here. So we can assign the values actually in here by creating an object bike bk equals new bike. Okay, now how do you assign this model? We'll say uh, we'll say like this, it's string Honda, and number we say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now see, okay, now our object is being created with its parameters. Then we can refer it to dot bk dot display method. Now let's run the program, and voila, you see it works well. Honda. So what happened was, basically we created a class called bike. We initialized two variables here, string model and integer num, and we created a constructor. So the constructor should have the same name of the class, and it also could not have any return type. So in our constructor there will be parameters: string model, int num, and what we do is, like in our get set method, since these are parameters, we had to give them some kind of variable. In that we can use a different format of the same thing, or we can actually write the same way in the lowercase, but then we'll have to write this dot name equals name, but I chose to write in this way. Either way is correct. And then we created a method here which will display these two. So then after that we created a class called Honda, and we extend it. That means we inherited this bike class. So when we inherit this, automatically this Eclipse development ID says that we have not used the constructor from the super class. This is super class. After use that, we are able to use our main method and create an object with the reference of bk and assign the two values as these two, and then bk.display, which is the method here. So that's basically our constructor example.